Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Eric here from Union Guns. Idaho, one of the most reddest states in the Union, probably the most gun friendly, Second Amendment, stand your ground states you'll ever come across. However, if you live in Ada County, watch out for Boise or liberal prosecutors. We're going to bring you the case of Theron Cameron. Stay tuned. So the Idaho Second Amendment Alliance, in his article, Greg Pruitt is the president, he wrote about the trial. He sat through the whole trial. He witnessed it. And Mr. Theon Cameron, who had defended his wife and family. So to give you a little backstory, this young man gets a frantic call from his wife saying there is a disturbed man confronting her and her children. He responds by giving his AR pistol in his tactical vest and goes out looking for his wife and his children. He finds him. He confronts this man, does not fire upon him, yet gets charged with 3 different counts, 2 of them felonies. One of them is aggravated assault with a Ada County prosecutor, Jan Burnett's, charged him with 3 different charges, 2 of them being a felony. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon against a mentally ill person, and aggravated assault against a woman, and then brandishing a firearm. Those are the 3 charges she charged him with. Keep in mind, this is Idaho. We have stand your ground. We're not like California. This is Idaho. Stand your ground. Yet, this liberal, woke Janet Burnett's charged this young man. This young man's not, and he's a former deputy. He works as a Black Hawk helicopter pilot. He's not rich by any means. He's raised a family here in Ada County, Idaho. And he is charged with a crime. Of course, he's going to have legal expenses. And I've seen some of the comments on Greg Pruitt's thing about joining the UCCA. You know, guys, I can't tell you enough. If you carry concealed to protect you or your family, you need to protect your legal aspects as well. Either look into insurance, which is questionable, or look into attorneys on retainer. I haven't heard of any cases of attorneys on retainer declining to take a case based on whatever reason. I have heard of UCCA declining to take a case. So look into it yourself. Decide for yourself. Me personally, I am joining attorneys on retainer. I already have a UCCA membership provided for me. So I'm looking into attorneys on retainer just for my own satisfaction. I do church for security. There was an incident out of Idaho Falls where a church security officer stopped a young man, reached out and grabbed him. Christian Warrior Society did a good analysis of this. I will link him in the description. UCCA denied him. They denied coverage. Luckily for him, the church is picking up his legal bill. But for Theon Cameron, it's a different story. Theon is kind of to cover his own expenses. He didn't have insurance, and so we can't blame insurance for that. But he decided to protect his family and take matters in his own hand. And of course, he got charged with 3 crimes, 2 of them being felonies. Luckily for this young man, this case went through. He was found by a jury of his peers to be not guilty. I will link the full article for you guys to look at and read through the whole cover story. I'm just giving you kind of the basis of it, the short story version of it. But it just goes to show, guys, you need to protect yourself not only with a firearm, but you need to protect yourself with the legal end. Look into your best option. Is insurance better for you than having an attorney on retainer? That'll be a call you have to make. I can tell you what I am doing, but you need to make your own choice. I can tell you one of the advantages of UCCA, and I haven't talked to attorneys on retainer yet, but UCCA will cover you in a red flag. Well, they say they'll cover you during a red flag event, which red flag is extreme risk protection order, which is coming out more and more. If you live in a red state, you still have an opportunity to be exposed to extreme risk protection orders if someone in that state decides that they don't like you or think you're a risk. They can petition a judge, and you can have it's happened before from California to Texas. So one of the advantages of UCCA right now is they do have extreme risk protection as part of their coverage. Last time I spoke to attorneys in retainer, they were working on that. So check for yourself what is the best option for you and look into that yourself. Guys, you have a blessed week. We love you. Peace out.